Do you know the origins of the first goldfish? "2,000 years ago, in ancient China, a school of carps became tired of being gray and dull. They pleaded with the Jade Emperor to transform them into something more special. The Emperor agreed, but declared that to prove their worth, they must jump over the waterfall at the top of the Yellow River. Each carp tried to jump, but the waterfall was just too high. They gave up and returned back to a life of mediocrity. However, one brave carp stayed behind, determined to make it over. 100 years soon went by, and still she remained. Until one morning, with one big great leap, she jumped over. Having proved her worth, the Jade Emperor fulfilled his promise and transformed her into a golden dragon. And thus, the first goldfish was born. And for the next 2,000 years, her descendants spread around the world.
Finally tonight, would you let a Chinese fish into your home? Most Americans are saying yes. Goldfish, from coast to coast, from sea to shining sea.
But perhaps she was always destined to be alone.
This news confirmed to us this morning by representatives of the World Wildlife Protection Agency. Goldfish, both wild and domestic, are officially endangered.
This is actually crazy.
However, BBC can confirm the rare.
Olivia, but let me hit you with this. Why should we spend our good American taxpayer dollars on these useless Oriental fish? Maybe they should all just die.
Take one, Mark.
3 years ago, I answered advertisement looking to hire human caretaker for last goldfish in the world. I pay very little, but I am basically goldfish babysitter 24/7. Oh, but important work is being done here by very smart scientists to save goldfish from extinction. So I am happy and honored to be a part of it in a small way. Also, I get free room and board.
The last surviving Polynesian tree snail does live here. Yes. No, he's not dead. No, I promise. But he only moves 2 inches a year.
Get the wolf!
Dudes, come on.
But it's Ferment Friday, Bat, and you said as long as I ferment outside, it is fine.
Can you just get rid of it by Saturday, please?
Okay, boss. Hey, Tuffy! That's our neighbor, Tuffy the frog. Well, when I find out Papa was assigned to the basement and cannot leave, I decide to do some DIY so she does not feel left out. Welcome to Papa's house. Nice, huh? Papa was in here. The beautiful Papa. You see it? Film from top, please. From top only. That is the only way to admire. Ferment Friday is our favorite theme lunch day because we get to eat together. Not like Mosquito Monday. Oh. So there's kimchi for me and shrimp for her. Yeah. Papa does not really speak Chinese because she's an ABG, American-born goldfish. We are working on it, huh? How about spin? You know, I read the newspaper. They say the goldfish all die from stress. Yeah. You know, I think they find out about the high inflation, the crazy stock price, and racism. Also, Iceland is gone. No more melt. Dzogchen sky gazing, it is not like other Buddhist meditation. It requires open eyes. When you open yourself to everything, your worries dissolve into the open sky. I do this. Papa will be stress-free and live forever.
Working.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry you cannot be in this room. I'm sorry, we can't film in this room. You can use the kitchen or the basement. I told you guys.
I told you guys.
Room right now. Everybody, can we come out right now?
I guess we'll just do this down here.
Okay. So around 960 AD, somewhere in southern China, the common carp and the goldfish randomly separated into two distinct species. However, the goldfish still possesses two exact copies of each gene. There's literally no explanation for it. It has stumped the greatest evolutionary scientists. But I don't think it's a coincidence that the sole survivor of the species is the one with the most fucked up little inbred genes. You know, you've seen it. You've seen her, right? You guys have been down there? Yeah, well, anyway, those inbred genes, if we can study them, how they evolve, how they subfunctionalize and eventually die, it could potentially allow us to cure human genetic disorders one day.
What about the future of the goldfish species?
If, let's say, the bees went extinct, then it would devastate the food chain. And if pandas went extinct, then we would lose the bamboo forests and little kids would cry, but the goldfish has been gone for 3 years? Look outside. Has anything changed? I think what I'm trying to say is maybe extinction is the rule and survival is just an exception.
I read in the newspaper once, they say when the pandas start to repopulate, their custodians dress up in panda costume and cover themselves with panda urine. They say it is to wean them off humans so they can go live with a real family. Shh. I do experiment. Papa. Oh, so sorry. No stress. Sorry, Papa. Oh, no stress. Easy. Sorry.
Increase. Stress alarm. Stress stabilized.
Richard, do you mind if I ask why you care so much about this goldfish?
You know, the Chinese have a saying when one achieves the impossible. Carp jumps across the Dragon Gate. When I was the only one in my village to pass the college entrance exam, they hang a big banner across the village gates. Richard jumped across the Dragon Gate. Oh, I was so excited. Felt so important. Thought I was going to change the world. Well, then I arrive on the other side in America. I get sick, cannot work, feel so useless. So, in my free time, I read newspaper to improve my English and learn about American culture. See, Iceland is gone. I don't lie. Oh, and in the obituary section, I noticed that you must always say you are survived by someone. It is like a rule. And then I think, oh, it is not so different from China. Because in China, when you die, your family must burn your favorite things so you can have them when you go to afterlife. That is our rule. But what if there's nobody to burn the iPad for you or your favorite thing? You would be such a big loser in the afterlife with nothing. There are so many rules in the world, so many expectations. Make me so sad. But then I look at Papa. She just does not care about rules or that world says she is useless or that scientists try to find a purpose for her. She is so brave. I just think she is so beautiful. Oh, sorry, talk and talk. Forget your question.
No, thank you, Richard. I think we got it. Guys, let's go.
Thank you, Richard.
Oh, okay.